House File Number 3211, number 5 on the calendar for the day, an act relating to pari-mutuel horse racing, the second engrossment.
Call upon the author of the bill from Carver, Representative Hoppe, to explain the bill.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. Mr. Speaker and members, this is known as the Advanced Deposit Wagering Bill, or ADW. What this is depositing money ahead of time into an account that people in Minnesota can then use to bet on races in other states. Currently, people are already doing this. It's not illegal, it's just never been made legal. All we're doing here is making it legal. I am not, other than our friends in the Senate where we're still working on this, I'm not aware of any opposition to the bill. It's supported by the horse racing industry, both of the tracks, all of the horse groups, not opposed by anybody that I'm aware of. And I want to apologize to the GOP members. I forgot there's a technical amendment to the bill that I'll go through quickly. It brought to us by our friends at Churchill Downs in order to alleviate a little bit of their concerns about the bill, since they are the primary people that are benefiting currently from this. With that, Mr. Speaker, to the amendment.
Representative Hoppe offers the following amendment.
Hoppe moves to amend House File Number 3211, the second engrossment, and the amendment is coded A16-1197.
Representative Hoppe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, members, this is, as I said, it's rather technical. It changes the definition of, or clarifies the definition of a Minnesota resident. It expanded the maximum length of these contracts, and it changed a $1 million bond requirement to a requirement for an irrevocable letter of credit. And again, just trying to do something that hoping would make things a little bit better with our friends at Churchill Downs, and they are our friends. And with that, members, I would stand for any questions and encourage a green vote on the amendment.
Seeing no discussion, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed, say nay. The motion prevails. The amendment is adopted. There are no further amendments at the desk. The clerk will give the bill its third reading as amended.
Third reading, House File Number 3211, as amended.
Third reading. Member from St. Louis, Representative Murphy. Discussion to the bill as amended. Member from Hennepin, Representative Earhart.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Will Representative Hoppe yield for a question?
He will. Representative Earhart.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Representative Hoppe, how much of an expansion of gambling is this bill?
Representative Hoppe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Representative Earhart, thank you very much for the question. I should have mentioned this. This is not an expansion of gambling in the bill. In all the committee stops it had in both House and Senate, that's one thing that everybody agreed on. It's already something that's happening in Minnesota. We're just trying to change the law a little bit so that Minnesota tracks in the horse racing industry can capture a little bit of the revenue. It is absolutely not an expansion of gambling at all. Thank you.
Representative Earhart. Any further discussion? Seeing none, the clerk will take the roll. The clerk will close the roll. Lucero votes aye. There being 120 ayes and 5 nays, the bill is passed as amended and its title agreed to.